Hey guys, welcome on another episode of the Minecraft hardcore Let's Play. Today I want to make a more chill episode than last time because it was really hard to pull. But I still have a big project I want to make with you guys. And it will be on my Spirited Away BathHouse that we built last episode and that you really enjoyed watching on YouTube, and I'm so glad of this episode. It was really insane. And today I want to focus on the lower stage of this building, which is the chest room that will fit in this. For now it's just a big mess with many chests of the surroundings terraforming, because as you can see here, I have some hidden path to this part where, remember, there was the island, the starter island, right to here. And so while I was terraforming, I just put all my chest monstrosity in here. But it's not really the start of the chest room, it's just something we needed to get rid of. And the chest room will sit around here. I have so many things to do. But first, let me show you something. It's the schematic I already begin to prepare because it's not done yet. I still need to work around some small details in creative, but here it comes with the materials list. Like I started in livestream this morning by gathering many materials that will be needed for the observers. That still not enough, because I need so many redstone. That's really annoying because we need redstone for many components, like the observers, two for one. We also need for comparators, repeaters, redstone blocks, yeah, many things like that. We'll also need many chests because we'll need to make some hoppers and stuff like that. But I'm still, even with the amount of work I need to do, I'm still so glad that I get rid of this monstrosity here. It's absolutely awful, and I don't have enough space for some things that I keep storing here and there, like a messy stuff. So yeah, I'm so glad I'll be moving in this base. And this particular room here, I'm not sure yet what to do with it, but I will get some utility of it and yeah, make something good. But let's start focus. I think I'll launch another live stream just to gather some redstone dust because I have so many to get. And hopefully we have this beast for the hoppers, because it's almost full of iron blocks, and I think I'll use most of them just for my hoppers. And yeah, it will be a long journey, but still shorter than this beast, this building. Yeah. Alright guys, I come to you with great news. I ellipsed all the boring parts of getting all the materials, as always. And that time was pretty long, to be honest, because of two things. The first being the redstone dusts, which are incredibly hard to get. Since I don't have any raids or witch farm yet, so I had to mine almost every part of my world, since this around here is already pretty mines already. So yeah, that was pretty long, and as you can tell by the number of red shulkers, which are all the redstone parts, that was pretty long. And the other parts, and that's the reason of this beacon here and the few big trees remaining, was for all the woods that took me, because of course I have more than a shulker of chests, but I also have like some, like, me almost a shulker and a half of hoppers. I also have like stuff like that, like composters and many resources that was super pricey in wood. So yeah, that took me pretty much all my time. I spent my evening yesterday of just chopping down large trees. So yeah, that's why day 656, and yet I didn't, I think I gained some times by having many resources here, such as the cobblestone, which is beginning to fall apart, the stone as well, and yeah, pretty much everything needed in some chests except those two resources I just mentioned. So yeah, and also those bees, because I had some honey block harvesting. But yeah, pretty resumed. I have almost everything I need for my chest room. I'll just need to add later on like 2 small parts, but I'll explain you. But first, I think I will dig up the space beneath this and just throw you the time lapse of the chest room being constructed. And I'll explain you a bit how it's working just right after. And we will be able to like store everything we owned properly. And I'm so thrilled for that. Okay, I wasn't expecting to spend this amount of time just digging this big hole. And I have some spawn proofing problems here. Maybe I should patch it before a creeper exploded in my face. But yeah, I spent much time making this big hole. I have now enough space for this big schematic here. That is my own design of a storage room. I will explain some things to you later on, because I took some parts of this schematic from the storage tech discord, that will be linked in the description. But first I have like these mental blocks to place, which is a bunch, on 2 layers. We will be making all of that first in a small time lapse showing you how I build this. I know time lapses are not that good inside, because I can't fly much around all of it, but I will still make this, and look how much stuff I gathered. Not all of them are full, like this one is pretty much empty, but I have many chests. No, this one is just a schematic, but I have many chests full, as you can see, and it will be a nice crash test once the storage room is done, to store everything inside. but first let's place all those materials on shape to make the perfect storage room. Let's go. And I think I will need to like move all those chests, which will also be long, but I'm used to it now. Okay, if you want to see something from behind the scenes, here is my flashback mode where I have all the time lapse of me building the thing. Can you tell me why this thing is 4 hours long? Just the block placement, not the like all the design, all the block gathering, just empty room to full room. Why is it 4 hours long? And yet I used the auto placement from Lightmatica, which allow me to insta place all blocks in the correct state. So all the like ticks of those repeaters were automatically placed to 4. So I gained a lot of time. And all those repeaters and stuff like that, all those like hoppers were correctly placed, etc, etc. So why was it 4 hours long? Oh boy. Okay, so back in game, I just have to place some water stream at the end. I just need to get 1 or 2 glow icons more to get everything perfect, but the chest room is complete. Let me just handle my inventory so it's more clear. So let me explain a bit how this is working. Just so you know, I will make chapters on this video, so if you want to skip the explanation of this part, or later on the more technical parts of this chest room, you can by clicking the chapters behind the video and just move on with all the next parts. But for me, I wanted to explain a bit how this is working and why I made this chest room this like with this shape, extra, etc. So first we have 2 floors. I will make another one on top, I think, and some space behind to access the windows and get a bit more decoration. And I think I will also make some particular storage, such as music disc storage behind, like with the jukebox playing, etc, etc. I will make that in the next episode. I think I won't have much time on this one, but I think you get the idea. And here, if you wonder, it's just the empty shulkers, and I also have this monstrosity here, and this has also empty shulkers. I will just clean up a bit my mess. So as I told you, 2 floors, This one is really fat, and this one is a little bit more small. What is going on with all of this? And finally, I will just place it even in a barrel. It will be better. I think everything is storable in here. Yeah. So 2 floors. The first one on top is my bulk storage, which is not complete. I need to put powder snow here and 1 layer on top as well. And shulker box everywhere. And this is where everything will be a bit touchy because I don't have many shulkers. I think I will have enough to like start my storage. So 1 shulkers goes on top. These shulkers will store the filling in process of my materials. So if I just show you the schematic, I already placed all the blocks for my storage. So here goes all the wood types with planks. Here goes all the rocks and tuff and deep plate and stone here. Here all the natural blocks, the dirt, the grass, etc. Here I have some open slots still, but here the blocks formats for all ores. Here are the mob loots. Here and there I have some empty spots, and you'll see just behind later. But when I gather stone, I think stone was here, it will fill up first this shulker. Behind you have something to break the shulker, retrieve it into those upper line, and all will finish in this on the form of shulkers. And 1 additional shulker, and I repeat shulker many times, will be stored here on the pot of snow, so I can break it. It will be picked on this water stream above that I have to add yet, and I will be able to gather all my shulkers needed. So a full shulker of stone will lie here, and a filling shulker of stone will lie here, and the stone will come from here. I think you got the idea. So here the bulk storage, all my stuff will be shulkerized, and on the bottom I have some blocks where I don't need much storage of. So it will all be 2 double chests of raw storage, so 1 accessible here, and every time another one lying on top with some uppers. So here, here, and here. So when you walk in, I can just pick a block. No, I need 2 blocks. So when you just walk there, so the floor will be on this level here. You have access to this chest, this chest, this chest, and also this chest on top. And if I show you once again the schematic, I did most of the placements of the blocks. So for instance, when you have the dips plates on top, here you have the polished dips plate, the polished dips plate stairs, the polished dips plate, it's hard to say, slabs, and the polished dips plates walls. So you have everything for every format available. Obviously you can't store everything. So for example, the wooden buttons or every buttons aren't stored anywhere. I have also all kinds of colors with glass, stained glass, concrete powder, concrete solidified, and wool. But and on top, it's the terracotta the given colors. But you don't have everything, because you don't have, for example, the carpets. What do you have? You have like the candles of colors. You have many things. So the idea is I will try to store everything I can, and if I can't store everything, you have here the unsorted that first will be stored here. I may place some of them on lower chests, so I think for the colored variants I will have some double chests on the floor where I can manually sort everything, which is really temporal, but yeah. And stuff like that will be sorted manually when they end up in the unsorted chests. So if you look around, you have every main blocks in the game that will be able to be stored here. You even have all the copper variants here, which is important to me because I love to use them, but you also have often all the block variants in different chests, and it's really it's quickly a mess. So yeah, also you have all the ores, smelted ingots, raw materials, and also the nuggets for those three things. Copper is just new to the game, but I still stored it. And yeah, I think you got the pretty rough idea of everything I will be able to stock here. And all of that will be storable here, except like this thing, and this obviously. But yeah, you got the idea. How this thing is working, it's the chapter of the technical parts. What is absolutely essential for handling these kinds of problems on the chest room. The first big problem you have is the efficiency of the storage. So storing much thing in small compartments. So here the bulk storage will handle this quite efficiently. I don't remember the numbers of all the rows here, but if you want to do the math, you have like 1 shulker here, 9 here, 54 here, like 6 here, 54 here, and 5 and 5 here. So you have all of those that can be fooled with 27 stacks of blocks. So if you do the math, it ends up with many items in total. So all our materials that we can have in really large quantity can be stored here. Like for example, the stone will be pretty much essential to be stored like that. But all of that you have to make it without creating too much lags, and this is maybe the most important part, because hoppers are known to create much lag in your world, and for that you have some technical things that you can do to improve the lag of your worlds, and I'll try to show you like that. So if you have a shulker like this, Minecraft handle it poorly because it have to work all the time. So if you throw a block on top, it will check all the time this like this block on top, and if something enters all these parts on top, it will try to pick it up and end up in this slot here. The way you can handle it a little bit better is by putting it an inventory block on top, which instead of just checking the air on top all the time, will just check all the slots on top. So if I like throw a block here or even on the side, you see it won't pick up because it's focused on the chest inventory. So you have that, so it's instead of checking the air all the time, we'll check the 27 slots here all the time. So you gain a bit of process time here. You can even upgrade it a bit, and I don't have one on me, by putting composter block on top. Why are we using composters much of the time? Because it don't have 27 slots here. The composter just have one slot for the bone meal created, if you want. So it just check one slot instead of 27, so you even gain time. And you also have even a better way to prevent lag from this hopper, is by putting this kind of thing just to lock the hopper. And if I throw items on top, you see the hopper won't get it at all. It won't check on the bottom if you have to transfer the item, etc, etc. So here is the best way to prevent lag. You just lock all the hoppers in place, so they won't check all the time if you have a transfer to make or not. I have a texture pack that can show you that. Well, it's a bit outdated, so it won't maybe work for all of this, but it shows all the hoppers that are locked by this like ring of lights under it and above. So here it's not locked, and here it's locked. You got it. And if you can see, everything is locked in place, so even by repeaters on the sides, lamps on the bottom, torches on the bottom, and stuff like that. So you see why we have all those wirings all around. That's just to lock everything in place. And when you transfer the blocks, they just go to when they come to the filters on top. So I won't describe all the filters, I think you got the idea. But when the filters activate, it triggers some kind of mechanism that just will unlock those hoppers, so the items are ending up on this bottom chest instead of just getting trapped above the hoppers because they're locked. I think you got the idea. So we try to hopper lock everything so it don't create too much lag. That's why mainly this chest room is so complicated to create, because you have the filters on top, the mechanism to lock all the hoppers on the bottom, and also for this part all the things handling the shulker box. So it's a bit tricky to handle, but I can assure you it's worth it. Because with this amount of hoppers, I had like 1.5 shulker full of hoppers. I can assure you that in the world, it creates much lag. And I don't have a good PC with me, so having something quite efficient is really cool. So yeah. Another thing I wanted to show you is the item alignments that you can see here. With those pickles, because we have to align all the items from this water flow to those hoppers, so it can handle efficiently the picking up. So we use two things here on all the layers, because it has to go through this here to get picked up by the bulk storage, and all the way to the bottom you see some water flows everywhere. because you have 4 layers of double chests, and those are 4 layers of water stream everywhere. So we use this trick quite a bit. Here is some honey block that is a bit less than a block in size. You see here, if I'm lined up to this block, I'm stuck by the slab here. I can see if I move a bit, I'm being pushed up by the flow, but here I'm not. So yeah, we use honey blocks that are a bit thicker, and also speakers that just put the items, as you can see, just to the side, so they can be picked up by those hoppers on the sides, which usually are not blocked, but I didn't start everything and they end up here because I don't have all the flows. But all the way, either if we want to align it to the interior, we use, like we saw there, the speakers and the honey block, and if we want to line up to the exterior, we use two honey blocks, because it's even simpler. It just goes all the way here because of the flow and just being locked to the sides like that. And obviously ice on the sides and lichen in the corners, so we have to everything needed to create our water flow, water stream that goes all the way around. I think I discussed the main parts of this chest room. Just here we use composters, because composters are hollow on the sides, just like the cauldron. You can enter inside the composter. So here you have usually the shulker box. When the shulker is full, is detected, like when these are full, it's detected on top. The shulkers will be broken by the composters getting pushed inside this block. And the shulkers, when it get dropped, it's stuck inside of the composters in the interior of the block. So when it's getting retracted, it's end up in this hopper. So it's really clever and really efficient. And obviously, because nothing is perfect, you can see here some of the hoppers are not redstone locked, like those ones. It's okay, because as I told you just before, compressors are really efficient to reduce the lag on top of the hoppers there are. So you have compressors everywhere, and I think it's almost the only hoppers that are not locked, with also this line that I have to connect. I forgot it. I have to connect like to this line here on all the sides, because it's our way to get all the shulkers in place, the empty shulkers. So I really have to make it. But you got the idea, as I told you a few times again. So yeah, some little adjustments I have to make. I'll also create the decoration for every part of this, because now it's really raw, and I'll make it with you just after. But I think you also see one of the things I will have to make in the later episodes, but it's a shulker farm, because obviously I will have to before even starting this farm, I will have to put a shulker at least on all of my floors here. So I think I have 1 stack and 28, so 64 plus 28 of every items. So I will have to get like 3 stacks of shulker shell just to get it kick-started. So I will make that now, because I really want to start storing all my materials. But in the later episodes, I will have to get a real shulker farm, because I will need to fill all the blocks here with some real shulker shells, so with some real shulker boxes. So yeah, I have so much work to do, but it will be fun, and this will be an absolute banger when it will be working. So I'm really hyped. And also, another thing I need to make this episode will be this empty slot here will handle the inputs of the storage, because for now I don't have anywhere to put all my stuff except this water flow. I can drop everything inside and it will be stored, obviously, but I don't want to make that like that. So all the inputs, and I will show you some way I can improve my inputs depending of all the filters I have on top. And also, speaking of the filters, all those hoppers here are filters that I will have to initialize with dummy blocks that are either renamed blocks or stuff like that. But I will use renamed block, I think. So I will have to fill all these hoppers, and also on the bottom those hoppers and those hoppers and those hoppers, and I think I missed one, and yeah, and those hoppers of like a stack of dummy blocks, and some of the blocks I will be storing here. So yeah. That's pretty much resume my next week. So I will ellipse most of that, but I will show you some of my pain still. So yeah, good luck. good luck, and good luck to me. Okay, it's raining on the hardcore world, but I think it's the good vibe for my next thing I want to show you. Because I made a YouTube short last week where I built 3 custom trees for my viewers, and I recycled this challenge for another time. So every subscriber on this short will have his custom tree planted on the world. And I tried, and this one was not that good looking on the short. Maybe I will try to make another one like this. I tried to make a dead tree, so with no leaves and like really this Halloween-y vibe. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think it's still weird because it's looked like a pile of different things. So maybe I will work a bit on that part. And on the inspiration I found, which was a man making like an Halloween theme park, something like that. The guy he wasn't creative, and he used dead bushes to make like small branches even on top. So maybe I will try to work on something like that. But here is the new spruce tree with a custom shape. I wanted to make it grow a bit on the side because it is on the side of this building, so it had to grow a bit like that, because maybe people in this house was shaving him to prevent him from growing another way. And also I made this one here, which is more conventional one, with some lanterns to light up a bit the sides. And also I made a short to put some villagers here. So 2, 1 leather worker and 2 fishermen. So they look really nice. And also in this house, but I think they are already... Oh no, they're here. Because they kept falling off the cliff here and ending up here. That's why I had this little dirt. So yeah, make sure to watch the shorts because there is a ton of exclusive content here. and yeah, I don't get to talk to them, and I don't talk about them most of the time, so make sure you follow on this side too. And for the chest room, I also worked not yet on the filters. They are all still pretty much empty, but I worked on the decoration for the bottom floor, which is now really ugly with all of these, and I also worked on the item inputs, because we need to put items in those chests, obviously. So I think I will start with that. Maybe yeah, put all of this and explain it to you right after. And when this will be done, we will be inputting all of that, so I need also to make the filters, and we will be able to start harvesting everything in all shulkers here and on our chest on the bottom. Okay, it's another explanation time for the item inputs of my storage system, which is almost done. I just need to put some shulker boxes inside. For now, I just put it one here, one here. I also need to fill this backup chest down here, and I have just one, just to trigger the comparator that are all the way across this build. And so this should be working. I don't have tested it out yet on this world, at least, because obviously I tested it in the creative world. So what's happened is I would love to show you a shulker here, but I don't know how to hard place it. Maybe here? No, I need to respect like the order. Anyway, I can put items in here and just press the nut block, and if it's working, which is not obviously, I must have misplaced something, but it should break the shulker and empty those chests as well. Maybe the chest part is working. I can try it now. Yeah, let me just try to rework all of that. Okay, I think it's the last time I try to test, and if it's not working, I will just throw either my items or myself in the water stream directly. So if I have some shulkers on this, is it initializing properly? No. But if I put my shulker in here, and if I put some items in it, I close it, it's breaking, replacing by another shulker. My first shulker is in here, and if I click the block, I'm shaking. Nothing happened. No! Why? Okay, so the problem I found was this composter was broken, so nothing came from here, but now it's fixed. So it should be doing something. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, when I record and when I don't record but try the system, it's working. But yeah, if I record, it don't work. That's normal in my case. That's always the case. So I think you know the system already. So I have my items here. If I close, it's getting harvested. If I press here now, shoot, that's mainly, and I don't know where it ends, but here this chest is supposed to be filled with some shulkers because it's testing the powers and stuff like that. And because this chest is empty, I can't really get it working. So I really need to get myself some shulkers. When it will work, it will really just be as simple as filling this chest, this barrel, and this chest here, and everything will be working just fine. So that's kinda reassure me, because I didn't want to pursue my construction without this working, because if I need to patch everything afterwards, it will be really painful. So I will connect everything to the parallel unloader, which will require me some other materials. I don't think I have everything on me. So I'll gather that, make you the time lapse, and then we will be discussing this design as well. Yeah, that's a bit for this episode. I think you have many infos here, but I tried to stay simple and still explain to you what I know of this. But if you have any additional question, you can ask them on the Storage Tech Discord, because I use most of their designs, and I will try to save the schematic without the decoration on the Storage Tech Discord. I will ask them if I can just upload it. So if you want to reuse only the schematic of the storage system and implement it into your own build, that will be available. And all my other schematics, I will try to upload them on some kind of Patreons or something like that, just so you can have them at home if you want. So if you want to build the Spirited Away BathHouse, you will be able to. I will try to make something like that, but I don't have much time now, so we'll see. Okay, as a matter of fact, I still miss something really important for my storage room, and I want to know if it's filled or not yet. And I don't have all my... Oh no, because I think they're in the storage room. Oh, let me come back quick. Okay, so what I miss is somewhere around there, and you can already tell there is a slight mistake on the mountain. Because I needed some powdered snow for the shulker box placements, and I don't even know if I have enough. Oh, they look really full. So I placed all those cauldrons. Because with cauldrons you can harvest the falling snow to get some powdered snow, and the powdered snow is really useful when you need to place down some shulkers, because when you have a powdered snow, it's a hollow block, so shulkers can fall in, but you can still place them on top with a dispenser. So they are really useful, and you have many of them on each side here. That's why I don't even know if I have enough. And I also need some on top somewhere around here. I'll see. But first let's place down all of them, and I think I won't even have enough, so I will make some back and forth to harvest all of them. And if it's not enough, I will let the cauldron filled up once again, or maybe twice. So yeah, it will take some time, but we'll make it work at some point. Yeah. Okay, so let's test it out. Hopefully it won't break like the other stuff. But here is the shulker with 21 slime blocks, 3 rails, and 1 ink sac. And let's try if it's end up in the stream. So I can trigger this like that. Oh, but I don't have any. Okay, I will import it manually. So remember, it's end up always in those streams. This will launch it in the hoppers. They will be placed in some slots. So here it is, being unloaded by those hoppers. Being broke when it's finished. The shulkers end up in this water stream that will go back here and being once again loaded in the input system. And for the items, they will end up in some barrels here that will check if they are what's the type of item they are. So you can have either stacking or unstacking items. So stacking items will end up in the stream. So basically every items in the game except like armors, disc, and stuff like that. And you have here that I didn't handle yet another water stream that you can exit somewhere else to create an unstackable system. I don't know, I think I didn't start it yet because it didn't launch anything. Maybe a piece of redstone is missing, but it's supposed to fire every items in the water stream. And then they will stack each other. Oh no, but I do know why. And I will solve this. This is a little detail. But you can really import everything inside. Maybe we'll try with something more more diverse, maybe like something like that. And you'll see everything will end up correctly in the stream. And most importantly, we will have a set of shulker boxes that will cycle back and forth to these here slots. And when you have something like that, you just have to and yeah, I keep forgetting. You just have to handle all the other items directly, and that's perfect. And the really good point of that is, first you can unload up to 8 shulkers at the same time. So here you have 4 and here you have 4 other, and all of that can be fired all at once. So if you import like 2 shulkers of like cobblestones, if you put all of the cobble directly in the water stream, the filters with the cobblestone will overflow like super quickly, because it can't support all of the items at once. It supports usually 42 items, but we'll see when we input the items. Anyway, you need to put the items in the water stream at a given speed, because if you put too much, it's getting overflown. But if you put too less, it's beginning to like it's just too slow. Anyway, big explanation for not much. I will fix this thing and initialize all the filters, and I think we will be able to start filtering some of our chests here. Maybe set up some shulker boxes by hand for the items we know we will have much items of. And yeah, we'll try all of that at once, and hopefully everything will be working, not like for now. Okay, it's filter time, and I'm creating many filters as snow layers because they are absolutely infinite because of this guy. Thank you, bro. But what is not infinite is my levels. I'm level 0. I was level 80 something. Also, my shovels are beginning to weaken as hell. So yeah, I think little update. I made all the top floor, which will be the bulk storage. So each time is 21 items, so 18 on the first, and the other one with dummy items. And so all the circle is done. I also done the second floor, which is exactly the same thing, 18 plus 3 on the sides. And I'm doing this one, which is a little more complicated because if I can manage to get here. No, this is the second. Oh, maybe I lost one. Because no, it's this one. Because to access the items, I can't go to the water stream because those are full blocks, so I can crawl. But when I'm here, I'm stuck in the sneaking parts because it's a block and a half, and I can't exit by anywhere, so I am forced to destroy a block. Well, so I have to like make this all the time and just crawl and split my items, get 21 and split them once again in 3 compartments. So I'm done here. I have to make 2 layers plus more than the half of this one. And I have just that. I couldn't even rename that, so I will need to XP a bunch once again. So yeah, so I've put it like 80 stacks of snow everywhere. So that's still impressive somehow, but I still need to make much more progress. And I've spent an hour and a half to make that, and some things around. So yeah, such as this elevator here, which is absolutely ugly. But I'll keep making that, and obviously I don't show you all the progress because it's really boring. Like, this is my strats, and I make that to everything. So hopefully I have a YouTube video on the side. Maybe I am yours at the moment, but to me it's another one, and I'll try to distract myself while making that, and hopefully don't make mistakes because I can. Okay, it was a bit of a pain in the ass to set up everything. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Maybe it will be beeped. But every filters is initialized. You saw those ones, and there is a creeper here. But every of those 4 layers are set up as well, as you can tell by those comparators that are all lighting up. That was really painful, especially for these parts. Where is it? Here, that was broken. On this side here, everything was broken, maybe by some water that I put it in the water streams anywhere. So now I can throw my items in it. The first thing I need to do is to set up the real items in the filters, because as you can see, and I can't show you from here, I need to fly a bit. But as you can see here, missing the item here that will be filtered. So I need to set them up and also to set the actual showcase of the block on the bottom. So I don't know if everything will fit. Maybe some of them will be set as dummy block for now. And I also need to patch something because I told you about the item alignments that I use here. But I did some tests in the creative world, and those item alignments don't work for every part. Because when you are lining up in this direction, you don't line up here. You're too close from the border to hit the typical lineup. So you just go to the outer parts of the water stream, and so you are not picked up here. So long story short, I need to change every angles of my water streams on those 4 levels. The top side is okay. So I will make that off cam, and I think we will test that together just later on. Okay, another important milestone here. It's still ugly. I didn't yet finished the decoration. But even started yet, but I should have something working for the storage system because I filled every single filter with, so the dummy blocks that you saw, the filter blocks are already in place, but I also filled everything with blockers for every filter I didn't yet initialize. So I already have some of them which were present in my chest monster down here. So I initialize most importantly natural blocks such as stone, granite, andesite, etc. etc. So those blocks don't have dummy items obviously, and I already put in some shulkers. I still need to put some of them. I think I have some more here. So I will be able to put some items in the water stream to see if they end up correctly placed in our storage system. So I think we will just take a shulker. So it's a blue one. I will put like some blocks like that, just so I can begin to empty my storage system. If nothing, oh, and yeah, I didn't put the like last chest, which would be like here. For all the blocks that didn't, that couldn't be stored elsewhere, so I don't lose anything. So I can put that. I can put maybe some stone, some puzzle, so we can test also this side here. And yeah, just we'll test with that. See if it's working. And if it's working, we can manually put some items in it. We'll see if the input system is working. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, the shulker got sucked here, placed down there. I also solved the problem here, which was just a composer needed like a level of compost inside. And so you can hear the firing of the items that end up here. So you'll see the items will come some by some. I don't know how much by how much. But you see it's either stone, either dirt, either sand. But no, not just the stone together and just the sand together, etc. etc. They mixed up. And so if I climb quickly here, you see they are... Oh, and I missed the lining up downwards. So I think the podzol won't line up correctly. So you see they are pushed on the sides, and sand should be around here. So you see some items are getting disappearing. Yeah, the dirt here. But the granite is sucked up here. So this is working nice. And if I looking up here, you see the dirt is filling up. So I didn't figured how much of every items I had, so I won't know if I lose some. But I still need to fix, and I think that's the last point really of the storage system, the item alignments in the bottom. Because as I told you, I need to fix the Oni system here. That didn't quite work on all the corners. So I will make that. I think my schematic should be working. And this time I will be able to remove most of this chest monster and start the real decoration. And you'll see I have some crazy features in the decoration, and I think and I know you will like it. So I will be glad to show it to you guys. Okay guys, it's pretty much time to end this video. I'm burning out, but the chest slash storage room is finished, and I'm really proud of the decoration. I need to think about one or two things, such as this floor. Oh shoot, such as this floor. Yeah, I put the Ace2 beacon to mine the hurt on the bottom, but I really love the bottom floor with these huge hardcore hurts, meaning that we are indeed in a hardcore world, and this weird pattern that is really awful to produce. You watched me redo something, and here I have a quack, and I don't really know how to fix it because this is not working. But yeah, this is a future me problem as well. I used a bunch of dark concretes. Because I'm bad in hiding stuff, and this is the best way to hide poorly the mechanism in the back. Remember just that I will have some display blocks here. I think that will be my between episodes work, because I will need to gather some materials and to transfer also my chest room that is on the later on our first base, but everything is working, and I stress tested a bunch because I found a bit of shulker boxes to test it, and you see that I have already many shulkers full of some things. I don't think I will be able to put my my chest monster from the starter base into the storage system for now, because I don't have many shulkers. In the cool features, I can show you this. This is my item drop down that is on the top. So I have a view of some of the system, so when it's working I will see all the things flickering, and all the items falling inside. I wonder if I hide the back with like a dark concrete, just to see the items flowing and nothing on the back. That's one side, and on this a smaller windows, that's where I can really look at the process. I use some shelves because I updated my game and I missed some block on the back. Because I updated my game and I really think they look good as a pillar. So yeah, and here I have some access that I still need to work to travel from the top floor to the bottom. And I also really love the ceiling. I did use some acacia trapdoors that are really a bit messing with the color tone, but I really thought that the color, the shape they produced was really good looking, and this won't work on those. So that was a choice from me. And this middle floor is just to watch the machinery on the bottom. So I used the exact same decoration for that and for that as what we have on the building on top. So I really like this reference to what we done. And everything, even if it's dark, is spawn-proof thanks to those buttons, because that was the only blocks that were spawnable, like on these and these, for example. So everything's spawn-proof, but it's looking amazing, and you don't have to come here if you don't want to. Just like a contemporary part. And here we have all the storage available. The earth is purely decorative, you don't have anything on it. And here, this vast floor will be for a nether portal. So I think I will be able to turn it on and off, because I don't really like the feeling of the huge portal on top, and also the nether mobs that can come across. So I'll see what I do here exactly. But here we are, and just here we have the access to the top part with the bubble column. And I still need to work on the way to go down, because for now I just fly down. I need just to put water source here, something like that, and you don't see much of the elevators that are hidden. And I also did that for here, where I can put some things inside. And here there is nothing. I really love the dark concrete for that, because you really don't see any volumes inside. So yeah, everything is set up. Let me know what you think of my storage system in the comments. I'm a bit tired, so I will end this video like that. But thank you guys for watching till the end, and we'll see again in the next one. Bye bye! Woo!